Hi, my name is Heidi. I'm 26 years old. I was born and raised in the Bronx, New York. My parents were born in the Dominican Republic, and I decided to make a YouTube channel because I decided to go natural in August of 2014. I did the big chop. I cut my hair completely. I had like this little mini mohawk, which I liked. But turns out that a lot of Hispanics, especially older Hispanics from the old generation, don't like curly hair. They do not like the way it looks. They think it's unprofessional. You're trying to look black, and it's unacceptable. And for those of you wondering why why did I decide to do this video, and it's because I feel like there's someone out there who's going through the same thing. um, it's only been a year since I transitioned. My hair is pretty long. It's like it grew a lot. But I'll make another video about that. But basically I made this video because I know there are Hispanic women out there, teenagers and even girls that love their curly hair, or turns out that they're trying to find themselves and who they truly are, and they realize that having straight hair is not who they are. They were born this way and they want to be accepted this way, and it should be that way, but unfortunately we have parents and other family members who disagree, who think that curly hair is not beautiful at all. They call it un pajón, greña, te parece como una bruja, te parece como una morena, una prieta. They'll say mean things out there just so you can perceive it as that you're not trying to look good to other people. You're not trying to look great. And I think that mindset is messed up. It's screwed up, and it's not nice to tell somebody, your family member, that you don't look nice because you have curly hair and it looks black. That entire sentence doesn't even make sense to me. So um, I know a lot of people went through this. Unfortunately, I don't know that many people who are natural now and are Hispanic and went through what I went through. I mean, I might know two or three people, but then again, that's why I make this YouTube channel, because I want to reach out to those people and I wanted to record what I was going through. So basically, when I went natural last year, I cut my hair. I'm gonna put a picture up so you guys can see. And the first person who saw me were my cousins. My cousins, they're around my age, and they accepted how I looked. Some of them didn't really like how I looked, but they understood what going natural meant, and I thought that was great, because again, we do have our own opinions and our own point of view, and we like different things, and it's okay to say, hey, I don't really like curly hair. But the thing is, it's one thing not to like curly hair, and it's another thing to say that curly hair is not beautiful. um, so my cousins, they really didn't go through that with me. But when I went to my mom, when I went to my aunt, when I went to other Hispanics, they looked at my face like they looked at me weird because it was super short. I remember, I can talk about the time where my aunt first saw me in my short hair. So my aunt, she's Dominican. She was born and raised in the Dominican Republic. She comes here often. Well, she lived here for a couple of years, but then moved out. So there's one time she picked me up because we were gonna go out for dinner, and we were in the car. When I got in the car, she immediately looked at my hair, and she was like in shock. She's like, "Oh my God, you cut your hair. ¿Cómo tú te vas a hacer eso? How are you going to do that? Um, you can't come to the Dominican Republic looking like that. No one is going to accept you that way. You do not look beautiful. So when she said that, I said, no, I am look beautiful. I do look beautiful, and this is a decision I made. I know I'm beautiful. You don't have to tell me that. And she laughed and she said, ha ha ha. Those are things that people say just to boost their self-esteem up. But you know you look ugly. So I was just in shock because you're my aunt, and you're part of me, and you shouldn't say things like that because that really hurted my feelings. But during that moment I was in such shock that I couldn't say anything. I was just like, when I said that, I am beautiful, I don't even know how that came out of my mouth because honestly I was just in shock. But she kept going and going and going. She said, "Oh, you shouldn't have dyed your hair so much. Because one of the reasons also why I went natural is because I damaged my hair. I was trying to make it look blonde, and I am not a blonde. My hair is naturally black, pitch black, and so I decided to cut my hair because of that as well. I just wanted a fresh start." So she kept going on, and one of the things that really, really bothered me was that she said, "Tú te pareces como una morena, tú no puedes ir para Santo Domingo así, y ¿qué tú te vas a hacer con ese pelo? No te hagas más nada con eso." And that what she said was that I look like a black woman. How dare you cut your hair like that? You can't go to Santo Domingo like that. Everybody's gonna make fun of you. And I just could not believe that she said all of that, and that really hurted my feelings. I mean, I got home, and I just sat there. The thing is that typically my aunt, she is the type of person who tells you things straight up. Anything she feels, she'll tell you. Like, she's like a sharp shooter. Like, anything she has to say, she will say it. But the thing with that is that, sorry guys, give me 1 second. The thing with that is, what really bothered me, of her saying, was when she said that I look like a black woman, and that, like, it's just ugly. That is so that just it just shocked me because her saying that made me understand that people of her generation are extremely racist, and they're not even aware that they have black within them, that 90% of the people in the Dominican Republic are from African descent. And she knows this because she was born there. She went to school there and she was taught that. But they are in so denial that it's like it's self-hatred and they don't even realize it. So it's horrible. So I made this YouTube channel because of that. I wanted to reach out to people and I wanted to tell my story in regards to that. Um, when that happened, I sat down with my family, and even until this day, a year later, they still have a problem with the way that I look. And at first, it really bothered me. I didn't even want to be around my family at all because as soon as I walk in, like 5, 10 minutes um, into walking in somebody's house, they're already talking about my hair. When am I going to straighten it? When am I going to go to the hair salon? Oh, let me pay for your weave. Let me pay for your um, to go to the hair salon and get your hair straightened. And I'm like, no, this is my hair. I want to keep it this way. And what I realized too is that, I'm in school right now, and I know when I graduate, at first, when I went natural, I said, you know what? On my graduation day, let me just go natural. I mean, sorry, let me just put my hair straight, and let me just go and yeah, put my hair straight like I used to for that day only. And on any special occasion, like on Christmas Day or my birthday, I'll go to the hair salon and get my hair straight. And then, as as days passed and I hung out with my family and they showed me how much they hated my hair, I said, you know what? Forget them. On my graduation day, my hair is going to be naturally curly. I'm not going to straighten my hair. Excuse me, guys. I am not going to straighten my hair. I'm going to leave it as it is. And if anybody has a problem, if my family has a problem, I will tell them, like I've always tell them, every time they come up to me and they talk about my hair, I tell them, but you know what, this is my hair. It's going to grow. And I love my hair curly. And if you have a problem with that, then you know you should keep your comments to yourself because honestly, I don't care anymore. So I told my mom that as well. I told her, you know, you guys really have to respect me because you guys are my family. And when I went natural, the only people who said mean things about my hair was my family. Everyone else around me understood what I was trying to do. I mean, there might have been like 2 or 3 other Hispanic women. They were Hispanic, like specifically his, because black people, they know what going natural means and they support me, and I love that about them. And I just, and even like there was some white people too that I know of. They understood what I was going through as well. But it just bugs me out how my own family, my Hispanics don't understand what I'm doing, and it kills me because you know it hurts my feelings. So that's why I'm making this YouTube, because I know people out there um, who just did the big chop. Any girl that's out there that's doing the big chop and they're wondering what their family is going to say about them, you can expect them to say a lot of mean things about you. So just have tough skin and sit them down. Let them vent out how they feel. That way you understand everything. You grasp their level of understanding when it comes to hair and their race. And then once you grasp everything of what they say, you can then educate them slowly, because you can't do it all in one day. That's not going to happen. I mean, I tried sitting my mom down and explaining everything to her, and it's just like within 3 minutes or so, she came back to what she believed in. So you have to do it little by little. Like every time there was like a family meeting or something, or every time you know there was a family gathering, or we went out to eat dinner or something like that. Little by little, I would say, "Well, I love my hair naturally curly." And then on the next one, I would be like, "Well, you know, we are all black, and um, this is our hair. God made us this way. We have to accept it." And then they would laugh and make jokes about it, but then they'll be like, no, but you're right. And then, you know, little by little they would ease off. But until this day, it's been a year now, and it's still tough. They still bring it up. I mean, they're not mean to me anymore. My aunt no longer says those mean things because I think my cousin spoke to them about that issue, and my mom spoke to her about that. But even now, like she'll be like, oh, you know, you gotta buy this product so that your curls can go down, like it could be longer. And I'm like, no, my hair does not want to do that. Like they don't get it that I'm just trying to be me. If my hair wants to be this full and thick, I'm going to let it. I don't want it down here. If it does not want it to be down here, don't tell me what products to buy because you have no idea what you're talking about. And you know, sometimes I would get angry and say, you know, just scoop to the level, but I'm trying to learn myself. And yeah, so that's just basically it. So if you guys have any comments, any questions, you guys can email me. I also have an Instagram and Snapchat. You guys can follow me there. And just make any comments and then I'll reply to them, and you know, we'll learn. This is our journey. So bye guys.